So, we've rolled really 4 safeties this week, and we'll see how it pans out on Saturday.
What's been the major emphasis to get them ready for it to roll very quickly?
Well, they're facing a completely different offense. That's been the biggest issue. Not issue, but just getting them, Stanford's a pro-style attack, and this is much more of a spread offense that runs a lot of different plays and runs a lot of plays in terms of 80 to 90 in a game, as opposed to where Stanford maybe runs somewhere between 50 and 60 because they're huddling every time. So just the conditioning aspect of being able to think and play through a lot more plays.
How much do you expect Marvell to stay on the field?
He didn't come out much last year, so he's a full-time starter for us, and he'll continue to be that way.
How has he handled kind of the leadership role of helping the younger guys?
Marvell?
Yeah.
No, he's done very well. He's really matured. This being the 3rd year within this system, I've seen a big maturation process with him, and I'm really excited about seeing his progress every week. There was a jump from week 1 to week 2, and I fully expect to jump this week as well.
In what ways has he matured?
Just the game's really slowed down for him. I think he's able to really focus on playing with good technique because he's not having to think as much, and he's processing what the offense likes to do, which is a big plus.
Does it look like Texas's players have a better grasp of that system now that they're in U2?
And you could see the maturation process last year as it moved on. We studied every game they played last year, and there's definitely progress within last year and this year.
Is this safety spot opposite Marvell with Funga and CJ, is that still unsettled? Or?
Yeah, all those guys took reps. CJ took reps at both positions. Talanoa took reps at both positions, and Chase took reps. So we have nickelbacks that can play the safety position as well. So we've got a host of guys that can play in that role.
Whoever you start, I guess, is that a position where you feel like you can rotate or want to rotate?
Yeah, I feel good about that. I feel good about being able to roll guys in there in a lot of different spots. But, we'll see how the game goes.
What does CJ and Funga give you kind of that's maybe similar, different?
Well, I think, of course, CJ's been here longer, so he knows the system a little bit better. He knows it as well as anybody, to be honest with you. He came in last week with very limited reps and played really well. Really happy with the way he graded out. So I know he can play the free and the strong position. Talanoa, we try to focus in on one spot. He was a situational player last week, only because of injury. So he was thrust into playing some spots that he wasn't expected to. So I think Talanoa gives you not as much experience as CJ, but he's an instinctive player. He made a lot of plays in the springtime. He made a lot of plays in fall camp. So I think this whole process of him playing as a freshman is really going to benefit us and him in the future.
How do you feel overall safety-wise? It seems like you guys seem to have kind of lost the guy about every week this year.
Yeah, well, we coach whoever's in the room, and you can only take so many. But it's a group that is competitive. They're really diligent and want to know all the details of the defense, and it's a fun group to work with.
Now that you've had a chance to watch the film, what were some of those breakdowns, 2 on those longer third down?
I would say just technique was more technique than anything.
When you talk about nickels who play safety, do you mean Jonathan Lockett or?
Well, within our defense, the nickels and the safeties are very interchangeable. So a lot of the communication between the nickel and the safety is the same. So I would have no problem putting a J&A or Jonathan in safety. J&A knows the defense very well, and he can probably line up at nose guard if we needed him to.
It's a little small for that.
He can shoot the A gap probably pretty easy,
You try it.
Well, you'll get all of his heart trying. I promise you that.
What was your assessment of Iman Marshall against Stanford?
I thought he played well, with the exception he got his feet tangled up on one press technique. I think in 2 games he's played very solid. He's really working at his craft. He's spending a lot of extra time, working on his speed, working on his foot quickness, and I think he's had 2 really good games. And he's another guy that I want to see get better every week, and looking forward to seeing his progress.
So does that encourage you the way that he was going against those larger Stanford receivers when he's got that Texas matchup this week?
Yeah, I think he played fairly well. When you look at the amount of snaps that he had, where he was one-on-one out there, he graded out fairly well. they have a really good core receivers that push, that are very fast. They may stretch the field more than the Stanford receivers do, but both teams had a really good core group of wideouts.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, thank you guys.